If you're looking to gamify your classroom really quickly, GimKit is an awesome choice. So what you will see here is a little bit of gameplay from One Way Out, the game inside of GimKit. Students have to answer questions based on the question set that you would choose as a teacher. So in this instance, I chose math facts. This is great for math facts because you get those quick, repetitive questions, and great for mental math practice. And so what you can see here is you can see me on the screen running around with a few classmates, and we're trying to collaboratively work together to get off this ship. So we're trying to unlock that stage checkpoint at this point, and it looks like we need cash to do so, which I had enough cash. So now we can go through that portal and get through to stage 2 that we've already completed stage 1. So this is just an example of gameplay that you can do with your students. You can play with them, or you can just come in as an observer. But this is just great because students are answering questions based on the question set that we select to earn energy. In this instance, you see that in the top right-hand corner, how much energy I have. And every time I move, I use energy. So when they're out of energy, they're going to need to answer new questions. Basically, we're working together. We're trying to get off this ship, and you'll see in the top left-hand corner how much shield I have left, 0, and I have 82 health because these evil plants, we have to destroy them in order to continue on. And so they may take health from us. If they do that and they completely take our health out, it transports us way back to the beginning, and we have to start over. But now we've got some teleport options that we can use to get back to places quickly. So that's really nice. Those key cards that we're collectively collecting, they open up specific gates throughout the game. And so you'll see us open gates with those cards. Of course, if those evil plants take us out and we have no more health, we lose our cards and we lose our money. So you don't want to get taken out by these plants, but your health will slowly dwindle down as you get hit. So you can see us playing together. I just love this collaborative gameplay with students. They are so excited in the classroom when they're playing this collaboratively. It's just fun to watch and hear their interaction and their strategy and how they're going to get off this ship together. The best part for us as teachers is that students are answering questions as we go through. You get to decide how much energy they earn per question that they answer. And you also get to decide how hard the level is to complete and just some different settings there. This game specifically does not have a time limit, so it's unlimited gameplay until they get off the ship. So just know that going in, it could take a little while for students to complete this mission, but all of your students would be in this game at one time. And there you see that I just got taken out by the plants, and my health was then restored, my shields were restored, but I lost all my money and all my key cards. You'll also notice that the money going up, that is anytime we take out a plant. So everyone gets $1 every time we take out a plant, and somebody else didn't make it through with me, and so they had to transport back. But we've opened up those portals so we can start at stage 2 very quickly again. So we're going to try to go back through. But what I was saying is that the teacher, once the game is done, we are able to get that student data for each individual student and see which questions they got right and which questions they got wrong. So you have those options, those settings are available to you to set. If you want to make it harder, if you want them to be able to answer more questions more often, you can set that up. I can see that I've only got 300 energy left, and this is not a good place to lose energy because those plants respawn. And I'm out of energy here, and I need to answer some questions before those plants respawn so I don't get taken out again. So I'm going to answer some questions here. Of course, the student is trying to get these right quickly, trying to go through them. They can go through as many as they want at one time. If they get one wrong, they can still choose to continue, but the game will still tell them what the correct answer was. And so this is just quick mental math if you are trying to assess mental math or just want that practice for students. this way of gameplay is just an awesome option to gamify your classroom. Of course, this can be any question set, so it doesn't have to be math. These could be reading question sets, these could be science, social studies, whatever question set you want it to be. So I got that question wrong. I decided to go out because 17,000 energy works for me, but you saw just as I came out, they respawned. So they actually could have taken me out as I was answering questions. So we don't want to land in spots that they could take us out in. You also see that I have another friend here with me, and so he was just standing there. I should have probably went over and helped him and tried to take that one out as he was standing there. So you can see where students would get super excited about playing this game, and they do. It's just, it gets loud in the classroom. They're trying to all figure it out, and they're like, oh, we only need so many key cards. Oh, I've got 5. Okay, get them to the portal. You know, get them over to this key card, and this is where we would put them in at. So you can see me adding the key cards that I have. We have 3. And now we have 6, so I must have had 3 key cards, but we need 4 more to unlock that gate. So just a quick example of a game that you can get on GimKit and your students can play collaboratively and just have a lot of fun practicing their math facts, but then also getting that competitive gameplay. And in this instance, it's a collaborative gameplay. So if you like more games like this, certainly like and subscribe to our channel, where we are always adding more EdTech tools to our list and showing you all the best from the EdTech world for teachers. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you in another video.